Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to endorse the film Flowers of War, and I've seen that movie. It's a really good movie, and it's a Chinese movie, and it talks about the rape of Nanking, or the Nanking Massacre. And actually, Christian Bale comes in as an American mortician. The American priest who was at this church, Catholic church in China, had recently passed away, and he was paid to mummify or preserve the body for the funeral. Well, he gets to this church, and the body's pretty much not found, and but he stays in the church. There are Chinese children that are there. They were adopted by the priest, are allowed to stay in that orphanage. That was part of the church, and it was part of the Western safety zone, so the Japanese were not supposed to come in that area. Well, the Japanese violate those rules, and the Japanese soldiers come in, and Christian Bale disguises himself as the church priest. And the Japanese don't want bad international publicity, so at least for a little while, they agree to stop invading the church. And before the Japanese came, there were 12 Chinese prostitutes that came and jumped over the fence and sought refuge there as well. And one of them spoke really good English, spoke excellent English, because she had been a student at the orphanage for a while when she was a child. And the children, for the most part, spoke excellent English. And all the children at the orphanage were female except one. One was a boy named George. That was the English name he took. And he spoke both English and Mandarin very, very well. And the atrocities are agreed to. I don't want to give away the movie, but the atrocities in the church stop happening for a while, but the Japanese eventually back off on their word. Like I said, Japan's changed now. Things are a lot different now, but what they did at Nanking was really bad. And we need to remember the Nanking Massacre. And we don't need to hate the Japanese, because now Japan's a democracy. Now Japan sends a lot of foreign aid to third world countries, particularly the Philippines, and probably helped keep the Philippines from being a fourth world country, if you want to know the truth.